It's been a long time coming, but I'm pleased we got here. Like a number of professions in this country, the arts is difficult to get into. If you're not born into it or you don't know people in it, it's really tough to get a job. And the closest relationship I had with the arts was that my dad sang like Frank Sinatra. So, our personal experience of you've got to use a lot of skill and cunning to find paid employment that can sustain yourself in the arts. So for us as Arts Council, having a long-term ambition to have a level playing field so that talented people from a variety of backgrounds can sustain themselves in the arts is a no-brainer. We've set this as a long-term goal, and as the largest public funder of the arts in this country, we hope to have an alliance with our hundreds of funded organisations across England who will share common cause, not only to create more pathways into the workforce for different people, not just through the higher education route, but also to have sustainable businesses, to have the right quality of training at the right time provided in the right way. So it's also marvellous that we have the opportunity to benefit from a partnership with further education colleges across England at this moment. And that's the reason why the Arts Council, in a very competitive funding round, has chosen to fund the National Skills Academy as one of its national portfolio of regularly funded organisations. Because we need a practical partner that can give the right help and advice, not just to those adults and young people looking to find their right way into this workforce, but the right advice and practical know-how to the many arts employers that we publicly fund throughout the country.
I just want to say a few words really about what this project means to people here in Thurrock and to the economy here in Thurrock. You've heard with great passion from Andrea and from Pauline about what it will mean for the creative industry sector and for what it will mean for skills. But really I want to bring you back home and why we really believe it's important. And I have to say right from the outset that I've been so pleased to actually have turned the turf this morning. As a Purfleet resident, I've seen the sort of emergence of the production park from when it was still an idea and it was still on plans to the Opera House building we now have in all its fine majesty right now. And now, finally, we've commenced the creation of the Skills Academy as well. Because I firmly believe that once this site is completed by next May, we'll have the whole will be greater than the sum of its parts. The Opera House on its own is fantastic, the Skills Academy by itself is fantastic, but taken together on this site, this will create a real powerhouse for the creative industries. And it's going to be here in Thurrock, here in Purfleet.
Waiting for some time, people have been talking about a National Skills Academy arriving that's going to give people the best in training in the world. And here it is, diggers are in place and we're turning the turf.
This is an important day for the people of Thurrock, but also east of England, indeed the whole country, isn't it?
I'd say absolutely the whole country. We have a founder college network that's behind this, colleges ranging from Gateshead down to Plymouth, as well as nearby our own South Essex College. So it really is something for everyone.
So once the crowds go, what's your job?
My job, I'm head of programs, and the big thing I'm doing for now, the next year really, is developing a lot of exhibitions, arranging open days, beginning to create that training program that's going to exist in the building that will appear behind me next time we talk, I'm sure.
Tell us a bit about the course you're doing and how that links up to where we are here today.
Yeah, I'm a second year student in technical theatre at South Essex College, and the whole purpose of today is to get people interested and aware of the apprenticeships that are currently running and going to be running in the future with the National Skills Academy.
So why to you is an apprenticeship important?
It's important because it makes people aware of the industry and how big it is, and the fact that there is a shortfall at the moment in skilled technicians, and the fact that they're aware of this and bringing this up and trying to push people through is a brilliant scheme.
So you're at South Essex College. How, forgive my ignorance, but how do you link up with the National Skills Academy? How does that work?
We have academy teachers and members of staff that work alongside them. They get involved in our shows, we get involved with their projects. As like today, we was involved with the Royal Opera House are the nicest show as well, and we help each other out, and they give us some stuff.
Because being involved in London Ices must be an important tick to put on your CV.
Yeah, it is. We've got loads of photos and programmes, and also contacts in the industry as well from working on that show.
It's really important to Thurrock because it's coming together, the whole project, and I think as Jackie Doyle-Price said, actually the Royal Opera House doesn't work on its own. With this National Skills Academy, it begins to work for the place because it begins to give new job opportunities. So Royal Opera House, we relocated 30 jobs here. Well, this is about getting new people into the creative and cultural industries, and I'd like to see some of them going on to work within the Royal Opera House, but also when we start getting the business units coming, get them jobs within the business units as well. So this is the real start.
Because a lot of people, the fear about regeneration was it was an abstract concept.
Yes.
This is now is a real reality.
Yeah, this National Skills Academy makes it real. We can get young people into the right training to get the jobs that will come out the other end. And my concern about Thurrock is we create the regeneration, create the new jobs, and the jobs go to people outside the borough. We have to make sure it's people within the borough that get the jobs. National Skills Academy is the first step to getting the training to get some of those jobs that we're creating.
And specifically, not just as a club, but what is Thurrock Council's role here?
We've got a number of roles. I think one is facilitation and making sure all the key partners come together. So working with the Development Corporation and the Arts Council and Royal Opera House, etc. The other is to champion the cause of this bit of Thurrock, in particular externally, so with government and with regional government, and also bring it to the attention of local residents, so local residents get to see what's happening. So the council's got a range of roles, and we're hoping to play all of those roles going forward.